we could ever do. And I was thinking we should put Twitter on the blockchain. Imagine Twitter with native payments and NFTs and all of the things that blockchain is, data ownership, digital ownership in general. And, I was like, that would be the coolest thing we could ever do. And so we were looking at blockchains in which we could do it. This was back in 2017, 2018, something like this. And there was no blockchain. We had built apps on Ethereum. They didn't scale. They didn't work. Every time we did it, gas fees would go crazy whenever, transactions would go up. And, the blockchain completely clogged. And it was like, well, you can't have, in-app native instant peer-to-peer payments on Ethereum. And you can't have it really on any other blockchain that just, and so when Bitcoin SV came out, we just hit the ground running. We saw what it was. We looked into the technology. We had our developers, look into this stuff. It was all legit. And one of the things that really brought us over to me was that the Node team, the guys that make the code for blockchain, they said that they were going to lock the protocol in stone. So one of the issues that we had with Ethereum and these others is that they're constantly changing the protocol. So if we want to build a business, on top of a foundation of a blockchain, and the blockchain keeps changing, we have to change our focus from focusing on building to focusing on changing our underlying technology to support these updated protocol on these other blockchains. So it was like once we realized that they were setting the protocol in stone and that it was a proof of work blockchain that scaled, we just went crazy. And so the first was we built like a prototype where you could just upload data to the Bitcoin SV blockchain, and that was just the start of it, and then it grew from there.
So the BSV chain actually provides a scalable solution that is quick, so you can click and like a different post that somebody has, and the small transactions will instantly occur. There's no waiting time, and it's
really
scalable
amazing.
too.
Yeah. So as the number of transactions goes up, it actually and the block sizes increase, the transaction fees actually decrease on BSV, which is the opposite of all these other blockchains like Ethereum, where as transaction throughput increases, the price to create a transaction on that chain increases. So and also BSV is infinitely scalable. So yeah, it's really incredible technology.
Yeah, I have to say, man, like we were talking a little bit before we started this call, and I have to say Bitcoin SV or BSV, some people would like to just say the real Bitcoin, legitimately has me equally as excited as when I found Bitcoin in 2015, except I lost that passion on Bitcoin just because it just became like a dinosaur to me,
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's cool.
I mean,
I don't hate it, but I think BSV provides a real solution for the world. And
well, yeah, the promise of Bitcoin and the reason why it grew so fast and it became such a changing idea from the very beginning was the idea of instant border payments. I could send money at the snap of a finger to some Venezuela or wherever, anywhere in the world, without having any kind of middleman like Western Union, any big bank telling me what I can and can't do with my money and how much it costs to send my money. That was the idea at any time. And I own my money. You have that kind of be your own bank idea. And the BTC protocol was, stifled with this 3 megabyte block limit. They never let it go. They used to talk increasing the block size limit. And that was kind of what caused the BCH split in the first place, was because half of the early Bitcoiners, the guys involved from the very beginning, said, hey, we need to open up the block size so that everyone can use this thing. And the other half said, no, we need to keep it small so no one can use it.
Yeah.
And so that's why we have BTC, BCH, and BSV.
And what do you think of BCH? Like, just as
I think BCH is the best of the shit coins. I consider BSV the top technology.
Top of the crop, cream of the crop.
And BCH has so much internal drama. They can't get their developers to do anything they don't have a vision that everyone's on board with. And it seems like with BA, we don't even need to have that because if we at Twetch need some kind of technology protocol to happen, we can just build it ourselves. And we know that the underlying protocol isn't going to change. So we really couldn't do it on BCH because they're changing the protocol. They were changing the rules. So apps that wanted to build on top of it had to go back in and say, oh, we got to change this and that. And then they couldn't work on their interface. They couldn't work on their experience. They couldn't work on business.
So what is your mission? I mean, you mentioned that there's even people in other countries that have started twetching, which for people that don't know, I mean, it's a lot like a standard social media platform. It's just as quick. It's super, super usable, easy to sign up. It's growing fast, but it's still really small. So it's in some ways, at least. So it's really good to get in it now, you know, kind of like getting on Twitter early. So like, what's your mission? You mentioned that you're even financially empowering people in other countries and stuff like that. So
yeah, so we've had refugees from all over the world come to Twetch, and they're they're legitimate. They take pictures of everything that's going on, their living situations, their friends, and they'll start more money than they make in a week, or the equal amount of money that they make in a week with their job, just by posting Twetches and getting likes and stuff like that. I mean, we're talking $2, $3, $5. Sometimes it can be up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars a day. So you really know. I mean, we especially since we launched our NFT marketplace. I don't know if you checked that out, but
I haven't looked at that yet. No.
so some of the stuff we did was airdropped, and for certain users who did certain things on Twetch, like contribute to our slash features for encryption and deletion, encrypting and deleting posts and stuff like that. So we have this thing called features on Twetch, and people contribute money to the features that they want to see, released next on the app. So for example, if you had contributed to the encrypt and delete feature, when encrypt and delete, we also released a 3D item to the people who contributed to that, and that item $1,500 to $2,000 right now. So I mean, people who are doing actions that we are incentivizing on Twetch are actually getting rewarded in ways that has never been done before. So we're really experimenting. We're having a lot of fun with this NFT stuff. We released the egg, which was an airdrop to anyone who had made a post on Twetch in the last month. So kind of just trying to incentivize on Twetch. And these things are worth real money once they hit the marketplace. So once they're in your wallet, you've got an egg sitting there that's worth $150 or a lock that's worth $1,500, depending on the total supply.
Yeah, that's super cool, man. I'm going to have to look into that. I know for me, when I signed up to the app, I had 0 followers. I posted just an introduction of my name, a little bit about how I had a YouTube channel. And I came back like an hour later and had like $10 or $15 of Twitch profit and like 20 followers. And I was like, what? That's so much faster than this is the quickest way I've seen real money, like that created inside of a new chain.
Yeah, and under the hood, it's really amazing. I mean, I take and I send 4 cents directly from my wallet to your wallet. So there's no middleman, there's no Twetch in the middle being a custodian or anything like that. People contributing to things that they like to see. And Twetch users we just have an army of people who love Twetch, and they are always there to, support new and exciting information that comes on, like when you join.
That was the other thing I was going to say, is that the community seems to be really strong, really intelligent, really positive. Just cool people seem to be there. I had a lot of people commenting, suggesting books for me to read, just different things where I was like, nobody does this on Twitter. They just say something angry in the comments,
Well, there's a barrier to entry to post on Twetch, and there's also the idea that it lives for a much longer time when your data is on the blockchain. So if I post, hey everyone, on Twetch, it's actually getting mined in a transaction that goes on the so it's going to live there immutably for a very, very long time, if not forever. So you have to be more mindful of what you say if your great grandkids are going to be reading your posts, as opposed to on Twitter, where you could get wiped out in a day and you wouldn't, all of your information and data would be gone. But even if we wipe you out, kick you off the platform, your data is still yours. You signed it with your wallet that you have keys to, and you can always get it back. It's pretty amazing.
Because it's stored on the BSV chain, right?
It's
So
on the blockchain. Yeah,
there's no
almost
way,
everything
it's
that happens
immutable
on.
at that point. Yeah, that is super cool, man. So
People are more mindful of what they say. They care more about it. They spam less because it costs, it costs them money to post. So
oh, I
there's a
hadn't thought
lot
of
of
that.
like deterring of the bad behavior and the bad actors, and there's a lot of promoting of the good behavior and the good actors, because the good guys who put surprising and new and exciting information on Twetch, they get paid. I've had posts that have made over $25. Some people make little pieces of art that make hundreds and hundreds of dollars. People are selling stuff on Twetch. They're buying stuff on Twetch. It's starting to become a really happening place. I mean, when we first started, obviously there was like 10 of us, and now it's 50,000. So
You have 50, I was about to ask, you have 50,000 users so far or signups?
50,000 total, profiles created. Yeah.
Well, let's help get that up today. I mean, I have the link for my invite in the description of this video, and I've been telling my friend over at DIY Investing to promote it and talk about it too. We both got super excited about the project. Both of us have some following, and I'd love to see this grow. I have been kind of deterred away from Twitter. I still use it because it's like got the users and stuff, but
Yeah.
I can feel myself wanting to go to Twetch more than Twitter lately.
Mhm.
Like I'd prefer to go Twetch it,
We recently hit a threshold. So I have a Twitter account. It's at @nondualrandy, and it's got like 40,000 followers. We recently hit a point where I would tweet from Twetch, which means you make a Twetch post and it automatically posts over on your Twitter account. And my Twetch posts would get more engagement than my Twitter posts. So it's nice to have the network effect over at Twitter, but the amount of money and the amount of engagement that I've been having on Twitch makes me, not even care about Twitter at all.
And can you imagine if you would have been one of the people that joined Twitter in like 2007 or whatever,
Yeah.
and how some of those first users just grew so much, but those people only have a number that says X amount of followers. Right. On this app, you have a number that says I can buy this house, or I can buy this car, or I can feed my family.
And beyond that, early users, like guys that have been with us since the beginning, they have or so NFTs that'll never be released again in their wallets. They have a user number so I'm at 3. We've had user numbers sell for tens of thousands of dollars. Many, multiple user numbers on Twitch have sold for tens of thousands of dollars. So it's like the value, the earlier you get in, the more value you get over time as we grow. And the bet is that we're going to grow and be massive. So the earlier you get in, the earlier number you have, the more valuable that number will be over time.
Yeah, it's freaking genius, man. I'm super excited about the platform. I really appreciate you guys developing it, the work that you've been doing. Where's some places that people can reach out, like the website or the Twitter, or just places people can support you guys or reach out to you and kind of go from just having the app on the phone to actually talking with you guys or sharing it with their friends or going to the site?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're really active on Twitter and Twitch all the time. So a lot of people, what they do is they just tag us in a post. We're at number 1, 2, 3, and 4 are like the top. We're the guys who built the app. And people will tag us. People will be on the chat. Everyone knows who we are. The best way for people who aren't on Twitch is to go to twetch.com and see for yourself what it means to own your data and put your data on the blockchain and make money for it in a social media. We have micropayments. Every single time someone likes your post, that's 4 cents in your wallet. 100 likes,
Yeah, it's so cool, man, to see the money just rolling in live, like live feed of money coming straight in,
Yeah, and we've got some big updates coming out. So
and with the Hand Cash app is kind of the portal, the mobile portal. Is there a way, or do you guys have plans to create a isolated app, or are you just going to kind of leave it as part of Hand Cash, or what's kind of your thoughts as far as that goes?
So you don't need Hand Cash to sign up for Twetch at all. So you can just go to twetch.com and set up a Twetch wallet. Hand Cash is just a wallet provider for us.
Okay.
And we have multiple wallet providers. So
Like
basically,
MetaMask, kind of for Ethereum, but
exactly,
okay.
exactly. It's like Handcash and Relay and Money Button. Those are like MetaMask for Twetch. Twetch also has its own native wallet that you can use as well, which is a little bit faster, a little bit easier to use, and it also can hold your NFTs, whereas those other ones can't.
Okay, nice. I'm definitely gonna have to check on I've only been on my phone so far, so I'll check on my computer and look at that as
Yes, so
well.
if you're on your phone, just your avatar, and then go to wallet, and when you go to wallet, it'll ask you to create a Twetch wallet right there. You'll set that up, and then you'll see if you have items and how much money you have and whatever. It's like a general wallet.
Nice, man. So twetch.com, and they can reach out to you guys or tweet at you or Twetch at you. What's your actual official at Twetch too, so people can find you at Twetch app in the actual Twetch? Okay.
No, that's on Twitter, and on Twetch we are at 3, at 1, at 2, at 3, at 4 is good.
Nice, man. Yes, I really appreciate your time today, Billy. I'm excited about this. I don't really run into stuff in crypto where I actually feel like I want to get on a call with the people that are creating it and make a dedicated video about it. I mean, this isn't, as you know, this is not a paid promotion in any way. I literally just installed the app and got super excited and reached out to you guys, and you reached out to me a little bit, and we started a conversation. So
yeah, that's what happens. I mean, we don't even do any paid advertising, really. I mean, almost never. And we've gotten to where we are today without it. If people just see what this stuff is capable of, they just get extremely excited. And that's how we felt since day one, and we still feel that way today. So, real.
Well, that's awesome, man. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing the community grow. So make sure you guys check out twetch.com. Also, I have an invite link in the description, as well as going and following them on Twitter. That's Twetch app on Twitter. And then you can also find them on the official Twetch app. So, hey, thanks for coming on today, man.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thank you guys so much for tuning in today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it and learned something. You guys, this is definitely revolutionary technology. I'm excited to see where they go from here with it. Definitely check out their website, as well as checking out their team on Twitter. That is Twetch app on Twitter. And make sure that you guys follow them on the official Twetch app as well. Start profiting today by clicking the link in the description and posting on your social media. And really, it's just so cool to see the community growing, so many people liking stuff, sharing stuff, and earning real money to do so. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit the like button, share it with your friends, as well as commenting down below and subscribing to my channel. It really helps support my channel grow. And you guys, I look forward to seeing you guys in future updates just like this one. As always, stay profitable out there.